it is recording.
Oh, awesome. Okay, wonderful. Let's get going then. So welcome everybody to our second ever Results Academy. I hope if you weren't on last fortnight's call, I hope you got to see the recording because Ellen shared some great information. But we have someone that I've been so excited to get on our call. I had the privilege of meeting Steph and down at the Gold Coast at World Team Retreat. No, it wasn't. It was a summit, wasn't it? Summit at the Gold Coast. And her story blew me away. And I know she's going to do the same for you guys tonight. So just explaining the whole purpose of these Results Academy. So for anyone new, you may be getting a little overwhelmed with the information us coaches are giving you and feeling like you're not really sure what you should be doing, when you should be doing it. So we're going to try and help you through that and share Steph's experience and what she did. So you can take some notes or take screenshots. We all struggle when we go on a weight loss journey or a health journey of any kind, others' opinions. So, you know, listen to what we're sharing. You'll see Steph's before and afters. So she's done this, so she knows what she's talking about. So you're not just hearing it from us coaches, from Ben, Ralph and myself, you're hearing it from Steph herself. And, you know, just hopefully it'll answer any questions. So if you've got any questions from tonight's call, get back to your coach and we will be more than happy to answer your questions. And if we're not sure of something, I can get in contact with Steph and we can get back to you. So let's get cracking. So everybody, please let me introduce you to our special guest for tonight. This is Steph from Tamworth. She's in Port Macquarie at the moment. So this is her beautiful family. And Steph lost a total of 60 kilos using our program. And the thing that I love about Steph is, you know, we all have people who use excuses. Oh, I'm too busy, I'm a mum, I've got little kids, or I'm working, haven't got time. Steph worked full time, has the triplets, and lives on a property. So, you know, if anyone can be consistent and dedicated to making healthier new habits, she had plenty of reasons to have excuses, but she didn't. And she's looking super hot these days and just incredible. So let's get into the call. So welcome, Steph.
Hi, everyone. So I'm Steph. Beautiful introduction there. Thank you. My beautiful triplets who just turned 6 last week. And yeah, I'm just going to tell you pretty much the beginning of my story. You know, I have been overweight my entire life, and I mean like from year 5 onwards. My mum was a weight loss consultant and has been for 28 years with a different company. And she continuously tried to get me to lose weight. And I didn't want to do it. I'm being totally honest with you. I would say, I don't care what anyone else thinks. I don't care. This is me. If you don't like it, too bad. And it didn't really affect me at all until I was diagnosed with PCOS, and I got married and I decided that I wanted to start a family. I got told I had 12% chance of ever falling pregnant, and I was on meds for pre-diabetes, and it was quite an emotional thing, you know, trying to have a baby, and it just wouldn't happen. And I just thought, you know what, I'm just going to get on there and lose some weight. So I started smashing myself at the gym big time, like 2 hours a day, sometimes twice a day. I ended up losing 16 kilos and falling pregnant with my triplets naturally. But after having my babies, I was so tired, and I couldn't smash out those 2 hours like twice a day at the gym. I couldn't do it. And so a friend of mine asked me to jump on a trial pack with Herbalife with her, and my coach came over and spoke to me about it, and I was like, you can't tell me anything I don't already know about weight loss. You know, my mum's a weight loss consultant. You know, I'm going to jump on this program just to prove you wrong. And to be honest, I didn't even pay for the trial pack. My friend was like, I'll buy it for you, don't be stingy. And so I literally jumped on to prove my coach wrong that this didn't work, and I lost 1.7 kilos in my first week. of Herbalife, and I was like, oh my gosh, this stuff actually works. And I went on to lose a total of over 60 kilos, 198.5 centimeters, and 42% body fat, which was pretty amazing to me because, you know, I worked full time, mum of triplets, and being a wife and trying to keep, you know, a household clean and tidy. It was a struggle, but why did I do it? Because one, I needed to do it for my health, but two, I needed to be the mum that my kids deserved, the wife that my husband deserved. And I wanted to be that mum that was chasing my kids around, not sitting down watching them chase each other around. And, you know, I think my journey began because, you know, you make a decision, you know, do you want to lose weight? Do you want to live a happier, healthier lifestyle? And it's all from that point you go, okay, I'm going to make this decision. And what am I going to do? I'm going to take steps every day to make sure that I get to where I'm going, like where I want to be. So I didn't just go, boom, smash into it. I literally was like, okay, I'm going to cut out this and change some things. So what I did was I started simply on shake, tea, and cellulose. And then I added the protein powder. Now, I was having my 2 shakes a day, 2 snacks a day, and my 1 main meal. I wasn't going to the gym for 2 hours a day. I was actually only working out, and I mean as in working out, going for a walk 3 days a week. And then I started to see the weight really slowly coming off, and I was like, okay, this is actually really good for me because I'm losing the weight slow and steady. I'm not just going boom and losing it and going to put it straight back on. So I thought this stuff actually works. And then my husband started to stop calling me the cranky mummy. He stopped calling me that because I was happy, I was energized. He actually kept saying to me, he's like, you need like energy level needs to come down just a tad. He's like, I need to sit on the lounge for 5 minutes. And I was like, no, all right, I'm at this, you know. And the reason why Herbalife is so amazing for me was it got me out of that comfort zone of posting my food, you know, there's no way I would have posted my food to someone. And that's great about Herbalife is, you know, posting your food and sending it in the challenges. I don't know if you guys do challenges, but they're excellent to get into, not only for your accountability of posting your food and stuff, but it's great to see what other people are posting. If you're seeing other people having snacks, you're like, oh, I haven't tried that before. And you realize, hey, they lost like 2 kilos this week. Those snacks are really great. Then you can go, hey, you know, reach out to those people in your challenges. Like my accountability partner, I've never, ever, ever met. She lives like an hour away from me, but we get in contact with each other and we message each other. If we're having a bad day, I'd say, hey, look, I'm sitting here really hungry. And we should go, okay, go have an aloe and soda water. And I'd be like, okay, cool. So, you know, in the afternoons when it wasn't snack time and I know I wasn't hungry, I was just bored, I would have an aloe and a soda water and I'd sit down and I'd enjoy that. Then I'd go, okay, if it was, you know, I was cooking dinner, I'd do the same thing. Instead of picking at the dinner as I'm cooking it, I'm sipping on a tea, a hot herby tea, or I'm having an aloe and soda water. So, you know, I wasn't consuming those extra calories and then sitting down and eating an actual meal because otherwise I would have eaten my calories while cooking and again, doubled it when I was eating. So that was my biggest thing, was boredom, okay, and emotional eating. Emotional eating was like mind-blowing, okay. You know, if something would go wrong at my work, or if, you know, I was having a bad day with the triplets, I just go, okay, just give me food. Instead, okay, I would go and have a chocolate, like a Herbie chocolate. You know, that and sitting down to a cup of tea did me more, like, better than having a chocolate and then feeling like absolute crap, because I'm like, well, I've just eaten that. Now I'm not going to get closer to my goal, and now I feel sick. So I was like, okay, right, you know, that's what I'm going to do. And my mum actually shared this one with me, is to go and stand in front of the mirror, okay? Say you want a chocolate cake. Go and stand in front of the mirror, hold the chocolate cake in your hand and say, do I want this chocolate cake, or do I want to be happy and healthy? Do I want to look back in the mirror and go, okay, I know that I feel good on the outside, I feel good on the inside, or I feel like, yuck, because I just ate this. And you know what? I would never eat it. I'd always just be like, yep, no, okay, that's not for me. So, you know, they are the most things that I used through my journey. And I find that little things like that really helped me. And you've got to find things that work for you. Now, you know, you might not like having your aloe and soda water, so change it up for aloe and water. Have some boom juice, you know, which is your active fiber and your tea and your aloe, and sip on that. But find something to distract you from your emotional eating, from your boredom eating, because even if it's going for a walk, that's really great for your mental health as well as your physical health. And it really gets your endorphins going. So, you know, if you're sitting around the house, you're like, oh, I'm just bored, I want to eat, go for a walk, put the kids in the pram. You know, I always used to go for a walk when the kids went to bed. My husband would be like, you know, now you can go for a walk. And I'm like, yeah, okay. And, you know, it was later at night, but, you know, I stayed in my area, like, so I knew where I was. And it really made me actually go to bed feeling amazing, not from overeating. And I just find that, you know, you don't have to be slugging it at the gym, guys. You can't outrun an unhealthy diet. Okay. So, you know, if you're smashing yourself at the gym and you're like, I'm not getting anywhere, I'm not doing this, it's because you're not focusing on your nutrition. Okay. That is the most thing, you know, we say in Herbalife, it's 80% nutrition, 20% exercise, 100% mindset. Okay. So you get your nutrition under care, you're going to be wanting to exercise because you're feeling so good. And then because you're feeling so good, you're going to have 100% mindset. You're going to be smashing it. Okay. I was a person who skipped brekkie. I never ate at all. So I would go breakfast, morning tea, lunch, and then afternoon tea. I would just go boom, and I'd eat like a crazy person till dinner time. You know, and eating breakfast now, I actually find that I eat more now that I'm on Herbalife than I ever did when I was over 140 kilos. Okay. It's just smaller portions more frequently. And I think, you know, we kind of look at things and going, oh, with Herbalife, I'm eating heaps. That can't be right. But it is right. I'm just eating more nutritious food, and I don't calorie count because I look at the nutrition in the food. Is it full of protein? Has it got some healthy fats in it? Has it got fiber in it? You know, those kinds of things are more important. And when you're eating those things more frequently through the day, you see your digestive system start to work better. You see your energy levels come up. And, you know, as I said before, you're wanting to get out and exercise. So, you know, make sure that you're concentrating on the nutrition of your snacks and meals rather than the calories. That was a big thing for me because I went in going, okay, I'm not eating any more than 1,100 calories. And I was like, starving. No. Okay, guys, high protein is the main thing you want to be concentrating on, especially with your snacks. Water, you know, guys, let's be real. Okay, so for every 25 kilos of body weight, you should be consuming 1 liter of water. I mean, whether that's boom juice or tea, it's really important. I found that when I used that calculation, my weight loss started to go down and down and down a lot faster. It stopped getting swelling in my hands and my feet because I was having I was drinking about 5 liters of water a day when I was in around 130 kilos, and it really, really upped my weight loss. And I was smashing my cellulose. I was actually taking 2 cellulose 3 times a day with my water intake, which really amped my results even more. But, you know, those small changes I made through the day really impacted my weight loss long term. I'm not sure if there is have you got the slide there for what I'm doing now?
What are you doing now? Yep.
Yeah.
Yep, sure.
Yeah.
So did you want the snapshot day?
Yep. Bring up the snapshot. Yeah. So this is pretty much my typical day now. Okay. So I get up in the morning and I'm actually having my sports nutrition with some Greek yogurt. which is fine to have on weight loss because it's really high in protein, you know, especially coming into winter that you guys are probably at the Gold Coast. So yeah, whatever. You're probably still enjoying your nice cold shakes. But yeah.
We're in North Queensland, Steph, so we're even further up.
Yeah, thanks for that. So, like, you know, it's nice to have a change sometimes and not just having your shake. You can swap it up. I only swapped it up twice a week while I was on weight loss. And it just, you know, it just was something different. And I liked sitting down at the table with the kids sometimes in the mornings. And so I'd have my Herbie tea and my yogurt with my shake mix in it. And then I'd have, if I felt like a naughty day, I'd have some Herbie chocolate. Herbie chocolate there. Sorry, my phone's going AWR.
Oh.
I've got my Herbie chocolate there with some peanut butter in the middle of it. So, you know, you can make your Herbie chocolate and put some raspberries in it, swap it around. My go-to snack, because I'm always on the run, especially with my 12-hour shifts at work, is the Herbalife protein bars. They are amazing. Keep some in your handbag for when you're over town, you're shopping, and you look at your watch and you go, oh my gosh, it's snack time. I don't have any snacks. Reach into your bag, whether it's squashed from your things, you know, you shove in your handbag or your backpack, get it out and eat it. It's great, okay? It's something fast, quick, full of protein and tastes amazing. I like to smash my 5 to 6 teas a day, mostly for energy and for the boredom thing. When I'm sitting at a desk at work, I'm like, you know, I'm just going to close my things that are all going crazy. So, you know, it's great to have a tea there because, you know, when we're sitting there watching a movie or something, you grab you want to grab popcorn. Well, I grab my tea and I drink that. So now I'm trying to gain lean muscle. So I'm going for an exercise. I'll have my rebuild afterwards. And then you can see with my main meal that I've got some healthy carbs in there. I do not cut out all of my carbs. Okay. So I've got some brown rice in there and I've got my greens, then I've got my veggies, and then I've got some mince in there, lean mince. A typical day for me is pretty much that. You know, if I do exercise, sometimes if in the morning, I'll have half a rebuild at night as well.
Yep.
What?
Just as your other.
Yep. So when you're trying to gain lean muscle, if I'm working out in the morning, I will have that half a rebuild before bed, because I just want to give it that last little bit of nutrition before I go.
Cool. Okay. Awesome. So, Steph, so you said you got started on the trial pack, and then you said to me you pretty much ended up with an ultimate pack. So did you find, and you were saying you always would have your tea, but then you call it boom juice, we call it blow lean. So just for those playing at home, so you know what we're talking about. So that's your active fiber, your aloe, and your tea of whatever choice. So that's what you were doing. You weren't just drinking plain water. That's what you were having all the time.
Yeah, because like, to be totally honest, when I was drinking water, I found that I was getting bored, because it tasted the same. With the boom juice, like that, what we call it, boom juice, is I would change the flavors up. So I wasn't continuously having the same thing, you know, getting that boredom. You know, I find also if you have the same flavored shake every day, all day, you're gonna get bored. Step out of your comfort zone, guys. Like, you know, we've just had the grape aloe release. Amazing.
It's so good, isn't it?
Yeah. It's in my boom juice. Seriously, I have it in there. It is absolutely amazing. And you know, when you want to have your, like, I'm going to let you on a little secret. We've just been playing Uno. I'm here with my friend and we've been playing Uno, and I actually had aloe with soda water and a little bit of gin. So, you know, it's about living a healthy, active lifestyle, and you can still enjoy those things that you like, because I'm actually still having my aloe in with my soda water, so I'm not going and buying an alcohol filled drink that's full of sugar. Yeah. Perfect. So, like, it's super simple to incorporate Herbalife into your everyday living. Like, it's, you know, it's not hard, guys. Yeah, is it easy? No, but it's not hard.
Yeah. Can I just, you shared something really powerful down at the Gold Coast that I've shared with a lot of my clients.
Yep.
And I'd love you to share, if you don't mind, with everyone tonight. Now, you decided to go and get surgery for the excess skin that you wanted to
Yep.
get rid of. Just share with everybody what the doctor said to you.
Okay, so I actually had my follow-up appointment today. So I'll start in saying that I was left with a lot of excess skin after I had my triplets. I had a 3.5 finger muscle separation from them, and obviously with the weight loss, it kind of made it 10 times worse. I went in, I had over 6 kilos of skin removed. He has never, ever done a skin removal on the stomach without having to do lipo. I had not one bit of lipo taken out of my operation. And I used my Herbalife products. The cellulose was amazing through it, with my excess fluid, getting my swelling down. I didn't have massive amounts of swelling. And my surgeon was like, what do you want? That is amazing. I was standing up after being cut completely 360 around my bottom half, completely 360 around my top half, and straight up the center. I was standing on day 2 because my health was in such good condition. Like,
It's amazing.
that is insane. And I went to do my 6-month checkup today, and I was like, I have this little bit of thing there. And he's like, you know what? I can honestly say to you, I cannot see any more than 200 grams of fat on you. I was like, really? And he's like, yes, really. And he's just looking at me. I'm like, oh, it's when you hear that from a doctor, it's kind of like, my nutrition is good.
Yeah.
My nutrition is great.
And you said your visceral fat's at 3 now, so that's awesome. Like, just incredible to think of where you've come from, but it just shows trusting in the products and trusting in the process, and the nutrition just does the magic for you if you be consistent. Yeah.
And you know what? It's not a chore for her to stay on track with Herbalife. It is not a chore. It becomes kind of, I guess you could say, it's like a religion. You love it so much because it just makes you feel good. You're like, I'm not missing out on that. Like today, with traveling and stuff, I had my boom juice, I had my tea, I had some nuts to snack on while I was driving. I was making sure I was on track. Okay. With saying my visceral fat was a 3 now, that to me is amazing because I was a pre-diabetic. I was on I don't know, like metformin, so that's what they give diabetics, and I was on the double dose of that. And like, I can honestly say Herbalife changed my life. Like hand on my heart, I could not have done what I did without Herbalife. The support, the community, the drive that you get from everyone else, like supporting you, sending you messages going, you lose 2 kilos, and you're like, 2 kilos, what? That's 2 kilos. And people are like, do you know how much 2 kilos is? Like, never ever doubt in your head, if when you lose 500 grams, that is a full canister, a shake mix. Never doubt, never go, I only lost 500 grams. I only lost this. It is a weight loss. Any weight loss is amazing. Whether your goal is to lose 5 kilos, lose 60 kilos, it does not matter. If you get to your goal, that is amazing. Be excited, guys. And don't just celebrate when you get to your biggest goal. Celebrate it. Every kilo you lose, celebrate it like you've reached your goal. Don't just set a goal of 60, or, if you're going to lose a big amount of weight, go, okay, I want to lose 5 kilos. Once you reach that goal, go and buy yourself a dress. Once you reach that the next one, go and buy yourself a new pair of shoes. Do something. Go out and go fishing with the boys. Do something, because, you want to reward yourself along the way, not just at the finish line. Okay?
And not with food. Reward yourself with something.
Oh, yeah, you can have some Herbie chocolate. Herbie chocolate.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, absolutely. So just touching on the exercise. So you said before you'd sometimes flog it, like before Herbie, you were flogging yourself twice a day sometimes in the gym. So now you're pretty much 30 minutes 5 times a week. Is that right?
Yeah. So, but when I was on my weight loss, I was not doing that. I was doing far less than that.
Okay.
I was only on probably 2 to 3 days a week. Now that I'm trying to get the lean muscle, I'm doing 5 days a week. I run a boot camp. It's not an exercise. Like it's exercise is not a chore for me. I love it because I feel so good. I just want to get out there and I just want to, I get my kids on the bike and it's so cute. I was doing a PT session yesterday and my kids, like, this is the influence you have on your children as well. They're out the front with my PT and they're going, Steph, because her name's Steph as well, watch me squat, I can squat, and watch this, I can lift this up. And I was like, my 6-year-old has better core than me.
Yeah.
It's insane the impact you have on your family too. They're going to catch on and they're going to want to be a part of this journey with you. My husband's lost 20 kilos as well.
That's awesome. Yeah. That's so good. That's so good. Now, this is a Results Academy, but I also wanted you to quickly share, because of your incredible results, how it has helped you financially as well, because what you shared at the summit was really touching as well, how it's impacted your family just through what you do to help you, and now you're helping others, and how that's impacted your life.
So literally, I don't know how it happened at the start. I just shared with people. People are like, what are you doing? You look amazing. You've got so much energy. I was like, it's this Herbalife stuff. Like, I can hook you up. Literally. Like, and I just started sharing my story. When people ask me, how have you got so much energy? You're a mum of triplets. You work full time. I was like, here you go. I'll add you to this page. I'll hook you up. I'll get you in touch with my coach. And it literally just grew from that. And people were asking me, what are you on? Because once you get those results, people are just going to be like, what are you on? Is it legal? And where do I get it from? It's literally like that. And it just started blossoming from that. And, once, I get my friend started, then her friend would start, then her mum would start, and it just grew like that. It was so organically grown. It just happens. It's so easy to do. And in return for that, I'm a cheerleader. Pretty much what I say is I'm a cheerleader. I just help people when they feel like they're giving up. I go, don't you dare. You can do this. Believe in yourself. I share the ways I got through those hard stages with them. And in return, I've been on my first ever overseas trip to Vietnam with my husband, fully paid for. I went down in the tunnels. It was like, it was just phenomenal, absolutely phenomenal. And we stayed in a 5-star resort. We got flown there. It was a direct flight. It was just absolutely amazing. My husband was like, do they really, this is his first ever Herbalife event. And he's like, these people are amazing. I'd never been to Western Australia. I've been to Western Australia now. I've never been to Adelaide. I've been to Adelaide a few times now. And the experiences, like, there's a photo there with me with Christy Walsh. She's one of the president's team members. She is just one inspiring lady. She is one of my idols, and I've got to have close and personal experiences with her, just from literally helping people, just for saying, hey, I'm on Herbalife, done for me, and they're like, I want in. So sorry, my daughter's trying to FaceTime me. Sorry,
we've just lost you, Steph.
Yeah, are you there?
Yeah.
Sorry, my daughter's trying to FaceTime me.
Oh, okay.
Those experiences I would have never have gotten. My husband and I, we've paid more money off our house now. We paid cash for a car.
Yep.
Sorry, she's still trying to call me. We paid cash for a car. We finished paying our first car off. We had that brand new. We paid it off within a year and a half.
Yep.
We paid that off within a year and a half, and now we've just bought a brand new car again and paid cash for that. So thank you, Herbalife. We don't have to worry about you know, digging into our savings all the time. It's great. It's absolutely, Herbalife supported me physically, mentally, and now financially.
Which is awesome.
Yeah.
So inspiring, Steph. It's just brilliant. I hope everyone's taking notes, and if you can think of any questions. So I always like to share our special guest's favourite ever Herbie recipe, and Steph said her favourite recipe is the lemon and coconut cheesecake bliss balls. I've never had these ones before, but I will definitely be making these. So get ready for this screenshot because this is Steph's recipe. So I think I'll be whipping some of these up for when COVID's finished and we get to have our live events once a month. I'll be making these so we can all enjoy them. So looks delicious. There's so many great recipes, and what I love too, last Saturday we had Dr. Luigi Grattan explaining, and I've always been told as long as I've been in Herbalife you shouldn't cook the shake mix, and to hear him say that the shake mix is equivalent to food, exactly the same. So as much nutrients that you lose when you cook carrots or broccoli or whatever, the shake mix is the same. So I'm no longer fearful about, adding heat to the shake mixes. I was thinking you were really depleting the nutrients from the shake mix if it was heated up. So that was reassuring, especially with it getting a bit cooler. You can make those hot chocolates and stuff like that and not feel, you don't want to put boiling water in there, but no, you're still going to get the nutrients out of there. Alrighty, so we'll just quickly go through. Thank you so much, Steph, for sharing. That is so awesome. So we'll just go through the products that Steph used in the beginning. So she started on a 3-day trial pack. So this is exactly how I started as well, because I was a bit the same, had the same attitude, Steph. I was going to prove them wrong that it's not going to work and not going to make any difference. And within 3 days, I couldn't believe the extra bounce in my step from having this. So that's your 6 sachets of vanilla F1 and then the 6 sachets of the original Herbie tea. So that's the lemon flavoured one. I'm pretty sure everyone on here is on products, I think. And then the Glow Lean mix, Steph was always taking, or as Steph refers to it and her team down there refer to it as the boom juice. So that's the active fibre, and there's a bit of a common thread here. So Ellen, who was on our call last fortnight, had the Glow Lean. That's how she started. She got on a Glow Lean challenge and started. So, there's something here in this amazing mixture that definitely helps get results. So if you haven't tried this, get back to your coach and see if you can get these products to get started on the Glow Lean. And then Steph, sorry, typo there, not Tonkai. That's the ultimate program that should be. Sorry, apologies everyone. So in the ultimate program, you have your shake mix, the cellulose, the active fibre, the multivitamin, the NRG, the Herbie tea, the aloe, and the probiotic complex. So all those products are amazing. And Steph now adds in the 24 range to help, because she's trying to get towards building muscle. So guys, that is the end of our call. I hope you've all taken notes and got some amazing inspiration from what Steph has shared. And let's just go back to her incredible photo, because just for that last bit of inspiration. So if you've got any questions, I think we've got a few minutes if you have got any questions, if anyone would like to ask anything.
I didn't want to ask. I think a few of them might have to be unmuted by me. So if anyone's got a question, just put your hand up or something in the bloody group and I'll unmute you. But I just wanted to say, incredible, Steph. It's always good to hear other people's stories that lost so much weight, because I too lost 60 kilos. So, it's like...
Congratulations.
Yeah, absolutely. It's incredible. But it's great to hear other people's versions and what they did. And very inspiring regardless. So well done, mate. That's fantastic. Can't wait to see you at the next major event when we can all get back to seeing each other in some sort of normalcy, yeah?
Yeah, 100%. I'd love to see you guys.
Yeah, absolutely. Does anyone else want to just put their hand up if they want to ask a question? I'll just unmute them. Anyone else? Everyone else good? No, we're good?
No, all good.
All
right, guys.
My questions afterwards.
My last words to you guys is seriously, believe in yourselves. and you can achieve anything. Honestly, hand on my heart, you will achieve it. If you want it enough, you will achieve it. Just believe in yourself. Never give up on your goals. Have a bad day, get back on track, okay? 100%, you know, these people, these coaches are amazing. They want to help you. They're doing this because they love what they do. They want you to succeed. So reach out to them. That's what we're here for, is to help you guys achieve your goals.
Absolutely. Well said. I'm just going to take a photo of us all. Thank you so much, Steph. Thank you for, like, you're away, not at home, and you still were so willing to jump on and get on our call tonight. So thank you so very much. I know you have inspired everyone here tonight, and I know with the recording that we will share, you will continue to inspire. So thank you so much, and take care. And we will, definitely see you at the next event.
Will do. Loved you all.
All right.
Bye.
Thanks, Steph. See you, everybody. Have a good week.
See you
Bye.
later.